Hello and welcome back to Fort Chaosdale, our Florida-inspired city in Cities Skylines 2. And today we have to build a very important area of the city. It's the first beach line. You can see it already. This is the area we have to work on today, in between the beach and the rest of the district we built up in the previous episode. And this is the road we want to build on. You can see it's right at the beach. So it's very important for the city. And a little bit of a look at Ocean Drive of Miami Beach. And I don't want to copy it, but I want to make it look quite as good as it looks around there, with lots of shops and restaurants, very bustling. And I want to add a bike lane, although I know we don't have bikes at the moment, but I'm sure they will appear sooner or later in the game. So we are prepared for that, maybe with a bike lane. So enjoy the video, we start, and don't forget to like and subscribe as always, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, and my method is first picking up the buildings I want to see, and later on we detail it, recolor it so it fits to the Miami, Florida vibe, and we add some details and stuff onto the buildings, around the buildings. So the first thing is to pick the right buildings. It's a little bit unfortunate we don't have custom assets yet, so we have to work with what the game has to offer for us. So a lot of signature buildings. Those row houses look pretty cool, I think. Fits pretty good. And don't worry, this yellowish, grayish large building will look better when we detail it up. And this school is very necessary for the people here. Now that we make some money, we can afford to build another school. And we will detail it. This school, of course, later in the video. A lot of parking is going on in Miami, so I add some parking garage, some parking lots, and of course crank up the fees, and we make a good amount of money. Some low commercial in the second row, and more row houses. We need a lot of people in the city still. Look at our demand. So we fill those blocks and with mixed stuff, and later on we will detail especially the first beach line road. I renamed it to Chaos Drive, referencing to the Ocean Drive on Miami Beach. Okay, now everything is built up so far, and now we can start detailing our district. Now we start again by recoloring the houses, the row house, with our usual colors of yellow and white and pink. Add some detail, some trees, some flowers, to make it look a little bit more livable and more detailed. And we don't want to forget it's a little bit rough here and there. So we need to add, of course, a little bit dirt and graffiti and some homeless stuff. So that's the little things I like to do in Cities Skylines 2. And we have tons of mods and assets already. Especially those great decals, which makes a lot of difference. So let's play around with those decals a little bit and make the city a little bit more rough around the edges. Okay, and here we are at our school building, and I had a great idea because it looks not that good and you can't change the brick color. So I had an idea of adding a graffiti decal on all of the brick walls. It takes a little bit of time and effort, but it looks very interesting and very different. So we go around the school building and add those graffiti decals everywhere, and this makes the school building look very unique and fits better than the brick color. And of course after that we will add some details and trees in front of the building. And on our Chaos Drive, our Beach Promenade road, I want to see a lot of restaurants, a lot of people walking, and I want to have a very busy, bustling street. So we add a lot of outdoor restaurants here and there and place some pedestrians and detail it up so it looks very busy. That's what we want to see in such a road, such a famous road. And I hope it will become famous, at least as famous as the Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Can we reach that goal, guys? I don't know. So after getting back from the second beach row, let's come back to our main street, our Chaos Drive, and add another outdoor restaurant on the other side of this big signature building, this large apartment building. And I found this in-game company, which is very pink. So we go all in for pink on this restaurant. And it's a nice eye catcher when you walk down this road. So everything pink. The parasols, this kiosk, of course the signage is already pink. Maybe we can get some pink donuts in here, or I don't know what you could get here. Any ideas? Let me know in the comments. And since we're adding some signs, let's give the other restaurant a nice sign too. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe something for the entrance of the building. Some palm trees are alright, I think. And we can give this building a number, I thought. It's Chaos Drive number 24. And some homeless people standing around, of course. Okay, the next signature building I want to change a little bit up is this one. And we can add a little bit more of a fancy restaurant with outdoor seating. You can imagine. You can sit inside and eat. Or you can sit outside and look at the beach and get something a little bit more expansive in here. So let's see what we can do for this building to spice it up. Okay, back to the bike lane. I want to give the bike lane a proper color. This nice greenish tone is great for the bike. Let's see if we can add some rear bike lanes later on when the game offers us some real bike usage. I mean, there are bike props already, so I'm sure we will have bikes. I'm very excited for biking in the game. Can't wait, man. So let's add some graffiti here and there. I love those graffiti decals. And change the color of those low commercial buildings, a little bit more vibrant colors. And now this one can get some extra parking maybe. Yeah, I'm very happy how this one turned out. And since we have parking left and right, let's remove parking from the street. Oh yeah, and back to the school. We have to work on the other side of the school, of course. We have a lot of bricks to cover up. Okay, we have now those low-income buildings, and I want to give them something special. And I want to add some restaurant chains on the bottom of the buildings. I want to add a McDonald's and a Chippy Churros. Do you remember Chippy Churros? Our self-made fast food chain. We made a whole episode of the restaurant opening. If you haven't watched it, watch the first Chippy Churros restaurant opening in our city after this video. I will link it, of course. So this is the second restaurant of the city of Chippy Churros, next to the McDonald's, right at the beach. It's a nice spot for Chippy Churros. And next to Chippy Churros, we will add a wingback. I think it is called wingback. It's an in-game fast food chain or a restaurant chain. So here you have 3 nice choices right at the beach where you can sit, relax and eat some unhealthy food. Okay, now let's go very heavy into detail with those 3 restaurants. We have a lot of McDonald's decals. I have to find the right ones to fit. Unfortunately, I don't have enough Chippy Churros decals. I need to create some more signs of Chippy Churros, I think. Okay, with those different chairs and tables, I think it's coming together pretty nicely. And left to the McDonald's, I went to add some homeless people, some tents again, because that's a nice corner. In real life there would be some homeless people as well, I think, in such a city, so it's a perfect spot. Okay, and as I said earlier, let's get back to this more or less ugly, brownish, yellowish building. We can make something out of it. Unfortunately, I can't change the first floor, but that's alright. We add some business into the building, and later on I will want to add some balconies. So you have nice apartments with balcony looking at the beach and at the sea. So I think we can make this building look quite a lot better than it looks now. Alright, with all the balconies and doors and chairs and plants added to this building, I'm very happy how it turned out. Let's get some minor details to the other building next to it, but we don't have to add too much here. It's good how it looks already. I've changed the color a little bit to a little bit dirt here and there. And then we come towards the end of our video. So thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. and be back here in the next episode and enjoy the cinematics. I'm Chaos Fan, and I see you guys. Bye bye.